free throw. And is the
good evening to you.
I love his personality. That was a great story, Dave. Thank you. And checking out Utah's opening lineup. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. O'Neal is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Gobert in at the 5 spot. And for the Hawks, Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duties. And it's Hunter in at the 3 spot. And Doris, it should be an interesting matchup in the low post. How do you see the battle of the bigs playing out here tonight?
Well, boy, Kevin, this is a classic low post strength-on-strength contest. And more in the modern NBA, that's the exception, not the rule.
And here's Utah. Mitchell passes to Bogdanovich. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
And this is why guys love playing with Donovan Mitchell. Can he score it? Yes. But he loves to set his teammates up.
Young against Conley. In the corner, it's Capella. Outside, Bogdanovich. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Capella inside. Defended by Gobert. And no good. Trying to use the glass. Outside Conley. Pass to Mitchell. Here's Gobert. Conley feeling it out. And Capella sends it back.
Quick off the floor. Has that long reach. Capella there with the intimidation.
I'm glad we got to see the mobile 1 block once more. What a play.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Young against Conley. Let's go. Young's shot is off.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Well, the backstory of Clint Capella is interesting, as he was only the 2nd player, Greg, from Switzerland to make it to the NBA.
Yeah, Kevin, you don't think of basketball right away when you think of Switzerland, but the game has grown so much in Europe over the years. Guys like Capella, who might have gone into soccer at one point, are now gravitating towards hoops.
Near the 3-point line, it's Mitchell. Another miss by Utah.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Here's Hunter. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
Boy, the offensive flow just isn't there right now. 1 for 5 to start the game.
And it's Mitchell missing. And so it's Capella who brings up the ball for Atlanta. Bogdanovich wide open. And the 3 off target.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Capella against Gobert. And there's the drive. And they will get the basket here, folks, as they rule goaltending.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
Young against Conley. Feeds it to Collins. And Collins gets double-teamed. And here's Young from the arc. O'Neal with the rebound. Utah leading. Down low. Here's Bogdanovich. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. And a wide open look for Capella. Collins up top. He is covered by Bogdanovich. Capella, and it's put back up and in by Capella.
And that's Capella getting rewarded for his effort on the glass. Love when that kind of hustle pays off.
Takes the 13-footer. That's short off the rim. Atlanta's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. And out of bounds as the Jazz gain possession. .114 left to play here in the first. Bogdanovich finds Mitchell. Pass to O'Neal. 3-pointer. Rebound, Atlanta. Capella's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Hunter on the wing. Collins looking around. with the drive. That puts them in the lead.
And how about the mobility from the big man? I love when Collins takes charge and goes aggressively to the hoop.
For three, Mitchell. No good that time. And Atlanta will come the other way.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start. And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
Boy, Rudy Gobert, usually the recipient of that kind of pass. That was nicely done, Rudy.
Conley against Young. Outside Collins. Over Bogdanovich, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall.
Well, that's a great contest from the lengthy Bogdanovich.
And so a tie game here as we end this low-scoring first quarter. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And when you consider how Atlanta is doing, your thoughts?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Total intimidation that first period. That is what has helped power them to this early lead.
On the floor for Utah, getting going here in the second quarter. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the two guard. Gobert is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's O'Neal in at the three slot.
You can see the kind of confidence Donovan Mitchell has in that handle. His ability to navigate off the dribble drive. Nice.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Young, right side. On the top of the key. There we go. Now in the scoring column with that make. He is 1 for 4.
And the thing about Young's jumper, it's almost intimidating. And that unlocks so many other options for him.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. Collins grabs the miss. Collins has got his 4th rebound in this one. Passes it to Hunter. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Here's Young. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Capella's got the lead up to 2 now for the Hawks.
Wow, what a finish. That's why Capella makes the big bucks. Clint can control the area around the rim as good as anyone.
Here's O'Neal. That one dropped for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4. The Hawks have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Young against Conley. Young passes to Collins. To the middle. It's stolen by Gobert. The pass to O'Neal. Gobert down low. Capella's there. Conley's shot is off. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Bogdanovich passes to Capella. Back to Bogdanovich. In the corner, it's Hunter. Got a piece of it. And even 3-on-3 break. Bogdanovich wide open. Sinks the three-pointer. Bogdanovich has got 5. In a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Jazz.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
They also came out of the locker room ready to run. Their transition game has been in full effect.
Collins kicks to Young. Hunter for 3. The rebound by the Jazz. Here's Bogdanovich, and he converts the layup. Now it's a 5-point Jazz lead. As you recall, Doris, there was a fair amount of criticism leading into the play-in tournament, but that quickly dissipated.
It did, Kevin, and the reason it did is because the play-in tournament is the closest we can replicate what happens at the end of the college basketball season when they get into that tournament that everybody loves. The fact of the matter is you've got a 48-minute game that is going to either advance or end somebody's season. And that kind of drama is so captivating.
Just 2 to shoot. Young, cool.
And from this range, Young is automatic. Let him shoot, and he'll knock those down.
Conley against Young. Conley, the pass to Mitchell. Bogdanovich up top. The feed to Gobert. And Capella sends it back.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising it's such a tight game.
Mitchell outside. From deep three-point range. Rebound by the Hawks. Capella's got 11 rebounds in the game.
Well, this is the night you look at your teammates and tap them on the back and say, good job, because for him, he's been struggling all night.
And it's a completely new group for Atlanta. Now, here's Reddish. Ingles covering. Here's Williams. And it's Hassan Whiteside with the rebound.
Listen, we know the mid-range game is in this guy's arsenal, but you wonder, should he have moved it just one pass more?
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
Williams, and he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops.
This guy is such a quick decision maker. Lou Williams with the catch-and-shoot jumper.
Here's Oni. What a play. Simply drains it. Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is to bring you into the 2K studios again. Utah found themselves in a close game in the first. The period wrapped up with the teams on level ground and the score. And
second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Bojan Bogdanovich with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up for the second half. On the court for Atlanta. On the wings, Herter and Reddish. Gallinari is out there with Jang, and it's Williams at the point guard. Second shot opportunity. Yep, that one goes.
Well, the definition of an effort player. Zhang shows off that high motor, converts off the glass. Nice.
Clarkson outside. There's the dish to Gay. Pulls up. Rebound by Jang.
Listen, that's a shot he can make, but obviously the defense okay letting him shoot it.
Herter, no good.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Oni passes to Gay. Clarkson on the wing. At the top of the key, Ingles. It's Gay on the wing. Gallinari covering. Rebound by Jang.
Oh, no excuse for a guy of his caliber. You've got to finish that slam. Got to be a little embarrassed by that one.
That misses. Had a chance to tie it there.
That's one for their first four to start the second half.
Here's Oni. Pass to Ingles. Nice ball movement by Utah. It's stolen by Reddish. To the inside. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Boy, in a tight game like this, that can change the whole tone. It helps your opponent get into a little bit of a rhythm.
Gay kicks to Clarkson. 6 on the shot clock. Offensive rebound. And right side stays right with it. And the Jazz lead by 3.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
Right side against Williams. Inside. Here's Jang. Bank shot. No good. Utah leading by 3. Ingles with the ball. Williams picks him up. 1:56 left in the third quarter of the game. Back to Ingles. Pass to Oni. No good on the triple. And so it's Gallinari with it. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Over in the corner, Reddish. Over Ingles. Good work defensively by Ingles.
I think this is a spot he has got to become more consistent from if you want to command the defender's respect.
And the first time out of the game called for Utah.
And much beloved in Salt Lake City, the Australian Joe Ingles is a glue guy for this team.
He's much more than that. He's absolutely one of the leaders of this team. He's outspoken on the court. He's not afraid to put an arm around a younger player and be that mentor. He's unselfish. Joe Ingles, simply put, he's a winner.
So Utah ends up going with the new group. Here's Bogdanovich. Gobert dishes to Bogdanovich. Goes back up. Passes to O'Neal. Back to Mitchell. From deep. Again, Mitchell missing.
He is just not taking smart shots out there. A pattern he has fallen into tonight.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? Now the pass to O'Neal. 36 seconds left to play here in the third. And here's Conley outside. The Jazz with another miss.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Third quarter here, and 5 lead changes so far.
And guys, neither team has been able to pull away.
Conley, the pass to O'Neal. Bogdanovich against Gallinari. Conley for 3. Here's Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And this is what Rudy Gobert's job is. Be a force on the glass.
It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Jazz lead. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver. And he did just that.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. And Utah looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the center, locking down the middle. Utah leading. O'Neal passes to Bogdanovich. Over Gallinari. Bogdanovich, no luck. Atlanta's shooting a pretty low, 34% thus far. Pass to Reddish. Back to Jang. Outside Williams. Clock at 6. 17-foot shot on the way.
Well, defenses are content to give up the mid-range, right? It's not the high percentage restricted area or the 3. You can see they're prepared to give up that shot.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Whiteside's checked in for the Jazz. Pass to O'Neal takes the 13-footer. Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
And the presence of Whiteside in the paint, really unreal. He is a dominant figure down low. Great work to grab that second chance opportunity.
In the corner, Collins with it. Looking for Bogdanovich, and he gets it there. Over Mitchell. And with that shot, the Jazz lead is cut down to just one on the basket from Bogdanovich.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
This is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
Now Conley. Whiteside with it. Guarded by Hunter. Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Jazz lead by 3.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Mitchell against Bogdanovich. Back to Young to tie it up. They get it back. Jazz leading by 3. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Mitchell wide open. Off target from three-point range.
Well, this has not been his finest hour, but give your teammates some credit for doing the job of stepping in, well, being aggressive and assertive. The big man snatching the rebound.
Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Capella, the pass to Hunter. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. To the paint. Right side, no good. The Hawks trail by 3. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Hunter against Whiteside. Right side, Bogdanovich. Capella. O'Neal with the rebound. O'Neal's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Conley kicks to O'Neal. Back to Conley. Mitchell outside. Shoots it. The Jazz with another miss.
Listen, that's a looking hit, but right now he can't throw it in the ocean.
Feeds to Capella. Kicks it out to Collins. .102 left in the fourth. And Collins gets double teamed. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
And Utah has possession. And it's Conley with the ball for the Utah Jazz. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Got it!
They trust Mike Conley, and yet again, this guy delivers.
Young dishes to Capella. O'Neal against Hunter. Young with no one around. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game. Mitchell passes to Conley. Back to Mitchell. Shoots the 3. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Mitchell's got the lead up to 8 now for the Jazz.
Now, this is what we've come to expect from Donovan Mitchell, a high percentage three-point scorer who doesn't miss opportunities like this.
Capella with the bucket.
Outstanding entry pass there. He knew exactly where to go with the ball.
Oh, Whiteside in position. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And he's just always an easy target on the alley-oop. With Whiteside's size and wingspan, it's just a matter of putting the ball up there where only he can go get it.
This guy, a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive, scoring the ball.
More space leads to better offense and more flow.
And so off the tip, it's Miami. And here's Lowry. Pass to Adebayo. Out to Lowry. The three. Yes. And it's Adebayo picking up the assist.
And right there, I like how Adebayo takes his time, scans the floor, makes the unselfish play.
Outside Young. Releases. Will not go. Misses off the front iron. Lowry outside. Back to Tucker. Outside Robinson. Pass to Butler. And it's Butler who slams it down.
Explosiveness by Butler. Leaping way off the ground for that dunk.
Lowry against Young. Six to shoot. Collins passes to Capella. And the slam dunk by Capella.
I like that. Collins playing under control, reading the floor. Nice setup there.
You know, Grant, it seems like Collins is one of those guys you can depend on for a 2010 stat line just about every night.
Yeah, he's a double-double machine. He's as consistent as they come offensively, and with his hustle, his rebound numbers are never lagging.
And so it's Atlanta with it, following the bucket by the Heat. To the inside, stolen by Lowry. Fast break, here come the Heat, and he lobs it up, and it's Butler with the jam.
Love the eye contact by Jimmy Butler and his teammate before he rolls up for that alley-oop.
Here's Young, and he lays it up and in.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Now here's Lowry. Butler on the wing. The shot misses. Hunter with some nice D.
After 4 straight makes, couldn't quite get that one to go down. Still a terrific start. You just love how reliable he is. Night in and night out, his offense is there.
Now here's Lowry. Robinson on the wing. Pass to Butler. The 3 is up. Counted from distance. Butler's got 7 points in the game.
Something that Butler continues to work on. When he's dialed in from deep, he helps big time.
Lets it fly. Young can't hit.
Yeah, he's kicking himself. No defenders to be found in that mid-range area.
Bogdanovich against Robinson. Driving in. Out to Lowry. Lets the 3 fly. And the Heat, another 3.
This is what you get with Lowry, a confident shooter in these situations.
Outside Bogdanovich. Back to Young. To the middle. And stolen by Adebayo. Fast break. Here come the Heat. Lowry outside. And we've got 1:18 left in the opening quarter. Here's Adebayo. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
The Hawks have gone 3 of 5 shooting so far. Now here's Young. Outside Bogdanovich. Young inside. He's against Tucker. Outside Bogdanovich. Clock at 4.
And just refusing to give up second chance points. Excellent defensive rebound.
And Clint Capella picks up the foul. That's his first foul. The Heat have got 6 of 8 shots to go. Pass to Robinson. To the wing, right side. Tucker. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
I just love the ball movement.
Unfortunately for them, they're reeling at this point.
So true. Very little going their way right now at either end of the floor.
Now here's Young. Misses another. Just 1 of 4 from the floor.
In a funk this quarter, he's trying to shoot his way out of it.
Lowry, the pass to Robinson. Over Bogdanovich. Robinson can't hit.
You won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yes, let's look on the bright side. You got a great look. It's a play that you might want to go back to again.
And so it's the Miami Heat closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. That's why they're up. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And so far through 1 quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for Miami.
They didn't need any time to warm up from long range today. Their three-point shooting has been terrific in the first half.
One other thing we've seen them execute to this point is good ball movement. To set up those easy scoring chances.
In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. And it's Hunter in at the small forward. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hawks. And once again, off the mark by Atlanta. Miami has gone 3 of 3 from outside here in this one.
You know, John Collins really shows up for his team every night. He's a high-effort player, and he's always looking for ways to make an impact.
Adebayo, that's good.
A nice shot from Bam there, embracing any opportunity he gets to scoring. close.
The Hawks have got none of their first 3 shots to fall so far in the second. Here's Young. Kicks it out to Collins. Back to Young. Here's Bogdanovich. Adebayo grabs the board. You know, another area John Collins certainly does a good job of making his presence felt is on the glass, Smitty.
He certainly knows the value of a rebound. On both ends, he's always eager to crash the boards. BA, having a guy who reliably fights for loose balls is so important to a team's success.
Here's Young. After the basket by Miami. Out of bounds. It'll be Miami's ball.
That's what happens when nothing goes your way. You start to lose focus, and it makes matters worse.
And I'm glad we got to see the mobile 1 block once more. What a play.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
Lowry finds Robinson. Hits the trifecta. Robinson's got 5.
You gotta love a veteran point guard. Lowry keeping his eyes up and his options open.
Outside Young. Here's Collins. And Collins with the slam.
That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
With the assist.
Lowry outside. Bogdanovich against Robinson. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Robinson's got 5 points now this quarter. And due to the coronavirus, many teams played with little to no fans for the entirety of last season, Smitty.
Yeah, BA, I really felt for the players and fans. We definitely missed out. I never had to do it, but it has to be a huge adjustment, especially when you're playing at home.
Oh, got that one up quick. He's got 9.
You saw the quickness of Lowry there, how he can stop on a dime and go up for the shot.
1:49 left in the second quarter. Back to Young. From deep 3-point range. No luck on that one. And Miami will go the other way with it.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Pass to Tucker to the paint. Here's Adebayo. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
You have to be impressed by Bam Adebayo's playmaking. BA, he has great vision for a big man, and he helps this team as another initiator.
A nice shot by Butler.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Outside Bogdanovich. Collins passes to Bogdanovich. Back to Collins. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Collins has got 6. And Coach Steve Kerr of the Warriors, he said Adebayo reminds him of Draymond Green.
You know the reason why, BA, they both are elite ball handlers at the 4 position. They both anchor the defense on their team. Bam Adebayo's definitely on his way.
Now here's Butler. 10 points for him, 5 on the clock. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. Second chance shot. Lowry, the pass to Adebayo.
Oh, did you see that?
Finish!
The confidence continuing to grow off the board. Adebayo takes it right back up.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Collins. Here's Capella. And it's Capella with the jam.
One of the cases where height fails to tell you the whole story.
Now Lowry. And he drives in. Here's Robinson. And that's not going to go. And so
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. Things were going Miami's way from the beginning. They didn't wait long to put together a... And that...
the second half upon us. We'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. It has been one outstanding game from Jimmy Butler.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
Setting the floor for the Heat. They've got Tyler Hero. Dwayne Dedmon is out there with Markieff Morris. Then there's Victor Oladipo. And it's Strus in at the 3. Hero outside. Drives to the hoop. Here's Dedmon. Drops in the layup for 2.
The toughness of Dedmon showing up again, making the extra effort play, finishes through contact.
Outside, Williams. Pass to Reddish. Back to Williams. Outside for Gallinari. No good on the triple.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
There's the double with Herter. Dedmon, no good. Here's Atlanta now. Outside, Williams. Gallinari inside. He's guarded by Hero. And there's a 3-second violation.
When you're trying to cut into a lead, you can't afford that kind of mistake.
You know what it is, a lack of concentration. That's a momentum killer.
Now here's Oladipo. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. Hero, no good.
Shut down. This is the way you play defense. This is how you protect the rim.
It's nice to see they're not settling for 3-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
Here's Williams. And it's good. 2 points.
Using his athleticism in the paint, Lou beats everyone to the punch.
Oladipo against Williams. And the foul called on Danilo Gallinari. That's his first foul.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
Oladipo outside. Back to Dedmon. 4 on the clock. Here's Hero. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Hero's got 4 points in the quarter.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Williams passes to Gallinari. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Hero for 3. Williams grabs the board. For Atlanta, they've gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Herter into the lane. Count that bucket.
Hey, if Herter can beat defenders with the dribble drive, they can't crowd him on the perimeter.
Well, Smitty, you think of all the 6th Man of the Year awards Lou Williams has. He's the ultimate bench weapon.
You know, Lou embraced that role early on in his career, BA. Saw the value of coming in, looking for shots with the second unit. He's made a career doing what he does best.
Now here's Williams. Pass to Chang. And it's Miami with a rebound. 1:36 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. From deep. Strus's shot is off. The Hawks have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. It's Herter on the wing. Back to Reddish. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
A solid shooter with good all-around skills. Cam Reddish is tough to anticipate defensively.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Miami has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Williams against Oladipo. Hero for 3. Basket is good with the setup from Oladipo. Hero's got 7 now in this quarter.
In this period, they're feeding him, and he's feeling it.
Williams finds Gallinari. Reddish on the wing. They get the rebound. The kick out to Williams. It's Herter on the wing. Pass to Jang. Second chance effort. And the layup is good off the glass. Chang's gotten his first points in this one.
Yeah, credit Herter. Recognizes where the help is coming from, finds the open man.
Hero outside, and stolen by Herter. And here they go on a free run to the bucket. The kick out to Williams. Gets a very good look and converts.
Doesn't matter what defense you call against Williams. He finds the cracks and exploits them.
3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Williams against Oladipo. Pass to Morris. Poke loose. And now the Hawks on the break. Here's Herter. And he lays it in on the break. Herter's gotten his second bucket.
Lightning speed. Lou picks the ball clean. Gets it up ahead. And that's a nice play.
And 3 quarters of play in the books. This one's all but over already. Heat out in front, delivering the blowout. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling here on 2K Sports. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Hunter in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Collins finds Hunter. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him.
Superb communication between Hunter and his teammates. They set him up so well.
Inside. And it's Butler with the jam.
The BA, when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Now here's Young. Collins outside. Pass to Bogdanovich. Lays it up and banks it in.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Miami has gone 7 of 13 from downtown so far in this game. Lowry with it. Fires from deep. Lets it go from 14. Tucker, no good.
Woo, that's just a case of bad defense and even worse offense.
Outside Robinson. Here's Adebayo. Another shot. Collins with the rebound. And the Hawks shooting a nice 50% for the game. Bogdanovich on the wing. Back to Hunter. Bogdanovich against Butler. They double him with Butler. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Capella. The shot that time not on target. And Miami will go the other way with it.
I see him.
Lowry against Hunter. Lowry no good.
Oh, I don't believe that. He's better than that. Come on.
Pass to Collins. Shot is up. Oh, the Hawks again cannot hit it. The Heat have got 1 out of 6 shots to fall in this final quarter. Not ideal. Count it.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
Want to score in the NBA? Picks can really force the D to make tough choices.
Pass to Robinson. Rebounded by the Hawks. Collins has got his 4th rebound in this one. Unloads. They grab their own miss. The kick out to Young. Over Tucker. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in.
Because of the quick release, Trae Young needs only a sliver of room to get off his shot.
Lowry against Young. Puts up a 3. Adebayo. Goes up again. And he lays it up and in. And the Heat lead by 20.
really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Reason why they've tightened up the vice grip a little more each time up the floor. We'll see if they can close this one out.
Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Bogdanovich has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Now that takes serious effort and a light touch.
No need to overdo it. Just lightly tip it in.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Heat.
They paid the price for sloppy ball control before, but tonight they kept it locked up tight.
Yeah, they did. And at the other end, they were very disruptive defensively.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Bam Adebayo.
And you can't put a price on the value of his rebounding in this game. His effort on the glass was a game changer.
This is what we talk about, value in each possession, avoiding those kinds of mistakes.
And we just got a second look there at an exceptional mobile one block.
Oh my, and that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
And Tucker gets it to go.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
And guess what? It's going to be a fun flight home. Total team effort. Big win on the road.
Pass to Lowry. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Fourth three. Tucker with the ball. And it's Hunter picking him up. Butler can't get it to go. And here's Collins. And a deep three from Young. Off target with the shot.
Lowry isn't the biggest player, but he can get in your...
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll do it, folks.
Lots of young players, a lot of energy brand on the floor. What kind of game do you expect to see?
Well, there could be some incredible highlights in this one, and then there could be coaches using every single possible timeout to teach their players how to play the right way. So this could be fun.
Now here's Booker. 5 to shoot. A shot by Paul. Nobody around. Good. And a nice assist from Booker.
Booker's all-around game is really coming together. Nice play there.
Young passes to Capella. He kicks it to Hunter. Back to Capella. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
And an efficient start here offensively, working it inside for the easy 2.
Pass to Ayton. Back to Paul. Fires the 3. Atlanta with the rebound. About a minute played so far here in the first.
And Chris Paul still a great defender. Fantastic positioning.
Well, not only the positioning, but if you watch Chris Paul, he's calling out every option of every play that every offense is running in the NBA. That kind of intelligence gives the rest of his group incredible confidence. And from the very beginning, Chris Paul has been one of the most disruptive point guards defensively the league has ever seen.
And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Bounce pass from Paul. Crowder kicks to Paul. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal scrum.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Got to hold firm or you're going to get a call.
Now, here is Young. The pass to Bogdanovich. Collins with it. And then Collins slams it in.
The dunker this guy is. Collins capable of bringing this crowd out of their seats.
Paul surveying the floor. Pass to Booker. Fires for 3. For the 3. Ayton inside. Capella covering. And Capella sends it back.
And Capella, one of the best shot blockers in the NBA. You can see his timing on that play.
Oh, trying for it. And there's another turnover by the Suns. The Hawks have gone 2 of 3 here to start off the game. And Young kicks to Bogdanovich. Pass to Capella. Trying to get open is Bogdanovich.
Got to have good court awareness, and it was on display right there from Bogdanovich.
For Phoenix, they've gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. Paul passes to Booker. Bridges outside. Phoenix, no good that time either. The Hawks leading by 4. Hunter, no one around him. Rebounded by DeAndre.
He's going to be shaking his head on that one. Knows he missed an easy one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
Now, here's Hunter. After the miss from Jay Crowder. Hunter on the wing.
2 minutes remaining in the fourth. 2 minutes.
Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. A 3-pointer off the mark. Suns trail by 4. Booker with no one around. And again, it's the Suns missing. 1:44 left to play in the first quarter. Young fires away from outside. And it's put back up and in by Capella. Capella's got 6.
Capella, one of the best offensive rebounders in the league. It's because of his activity.
To stop the run, got a piece of it. Crowder, and the rejection by Collins. Pass break here. Here come the Hawks. Bogdanovich wide open. A 3-pointer is right on target. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle sticks for the Hawks?
Well, in the first half of play, they're closing out aggressively, blocking shots. A a key indicator of their activity on the defensive side.
And maybe a signal as well of how aggressive their defense has been tonight is to look at how many points they have directly off of a turnover. Good activity there.
Here's Young after the Suns pick up 2. Passes it to Bogdanovich. Hunter against Bridges. And that one's good. Hunter.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Young against Paul. From deep. And no good. So the Hawks will take it the other way. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Hunter, no good.
Well, he's a guy they count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
Here's Ayton. Lays it up off the glass.
Ayton pouring a foundation there on the inside, just living in the paint.
Young from deep three-point range. And they recover it. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Knocked away. And so it's Atlanta heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And regarded as one of the best leaders in the game today.
With anything, whether it's business.
And with this younger team, it's got to be easier for Chris Paul to lead as that elder statesman.
Yeah, at times in the past, veteran teammates didn't appreciate his constant input. Credit these younger guys, though, for soaking it in.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And for the Hawks, guys, what stands out to you stats-wise?
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
That defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
On the court for the Suns, the star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Up and forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. And it's Ayton in at the center position.
Ayton's so big inside, he turns a miss into an opportunity.
Young looking it over. And the pass to Capella. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. And so Booker will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. 7-point differential.
Big question mark was Ayton, and could he anchor a defense? He's answered those.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got to be thinking jump shot, gave a little pump fake, and then off to the races.
Now, here is Young. Pass to Bogdanovich. And he uses the glass on the layup. Bogdanovich has got 5 now. Well, Brent, you said it. Defense now a strength of what Ayton brings to the table.
Well, that was the point he had to prove, Kevin. As a big guy, what could he do? Every night, you know, if you're not getting the ball down on the inside defensively on the interior, how can I impact the game? He's been patient with it. He's learned it. And now he's embraced the fact that he can make that kind of contribution.
The Hawks leading by 7. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Down low, here's Collins. That ball, nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich has got 3 assists in the game. Paul against Young. Booker outside. Lets it go with the 3. Collins grabs the miss. Collins has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Bogdanovich dishes to Capella. Right side, Collins. Bogdanovich inside. Working on Booker. Hunter, no good. Suns trail by 9. Crowder finds Booker. Driving the lane. Hits the layup in for the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Booker's got 4 points in the quarter.
And Jay Crowder moving it to the open man.
2 minutes.
Ball against Young.
2 minutes.
We've got 1:55 left to play in the first half. Offensive rebound. Outside Collins. 6 to shoot. Shoots over Bridges. Young. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
A struggle for him tonight, but...
And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. McGee's shot is off.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
On the wing. And that one hits back iron.
Pretty lax defense there. He's going to see fewer and fewer chances if he can't bury those kind of jumpers.
Here's Shamet. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Outside Williams. Has to go up. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Johnson, wide open, he fires. Bangs home the trifecta. And now just a 4-point Atlanta lead.
Yeah, take your time. You don't give them another possession.
Yeah, hopefully that's what they'll do here. It's what most teams try to execute at this time in the game.
Here's Herter. No points in the game yet for him. McGee with the block. Out of bounds. Phoenix takes possession. With 1 on the clock. And a close game so far through the first.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every. After 2 quarters, it's Atlanta out in front. They hold a 4-point lead. Kenny, what was your impression? And
we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Clint Capella really making a difference here.
And those extra chances mean so much. And he has shaped the game with the way he's been pulling down those offensive boards.
And the team appreciating all of that dirty work going on. His activity has been phenomenal.
On the wings, Herter and Reddish. Zhang is out there with Gallinari, and it's Williams at the point. They're the group for Nate McMillan starting the second half. And so many teams looking to space the floor. Greg, how many non-shooters can you play and still have a good offense?
Well, I think most teams go 4 out, meaning you got to have at least 4 guys that are a threat on the perimeter, keeping a vertical spacer at that dunker spot. But if your dunker can also shoot, man, that puts even more pressure on the defense. Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Passes it to Herter. To the inside. Outside Williams. Shot clock at 5. And there's the pass to Herter. Shamet with the steal. 1-on-1 here. And yes, it's good. And it's Williams with the ball for the Atlanta Hawks. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Here's Zhang. Back to Herter. A 3-ball. A rebound by Johnson.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
And that's a foul called on Gallinari. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Gallinari with the steal.
And didn't fool anybody with that crossover except maybe himself.
Over in the corner, Reddish. No good from outside. The Suns trailing.
One thing you love about stars like Danilo Gallinari is how they remind you that basketball is truly an international game.
And especially, GA, for Gallinari to want to come over and play against the best in the world. It wasn't about achieving MVPs and accolades in the Italian league. He wanted to stack up his skill set versus the best small forwards and power forwards in the NBA, and Gallo has had a remarkable career as a professional here in the States.
And it's good, 2 points.
You can't back off of Reddish. He's going to let it rip.
Now here's Payne. He's guarded by Williams. Payne kicks to Shamet. Payne gets it around. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Payne's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. For Atlanta, they've gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Pass to Herter. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here.
Not settling for jump shots there as Herter gets his way on the drive.
Suns trail by 3. Payne with it. For the tie. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
1:32 left in the third. Williams passes to Jang. Good, great play by Williams to set it up. And the Hawks lead by 2.
Well, he's just gifted with the basketball, and that includes making plays. Lou Williams spotting a man that time.
Payne up top. He's guarded by Williams. Shot clock at 6. Johnson, the pass to McGee. The Suns need to get a shot off. Kaminsky misses.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Here's Reddish. McGee with the block. They swipe it. Here's Jang. Almost, but it rolls out. Suns have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Johnson dishes to Kaminsky. Back to Johnson. McGee with it, and it's Reddish picking him up. Here's Kaminsky over Jang, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. This is his first free throw of the game.
And you know, you'll take what he can give you from the free throw line. Looking at his numbers, just really not one of his strengths. Shooting in the low 60s last season.
That's not going to make you a favorite target of your teammates. They'll think twice about feeding you if they're going to keep missing layups.
A 3 from Bogdanovich. They get it again. Kicks it out to Collins. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Hawks ahead. And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. The Suns shooting at a decent 44% clip here. On the court now for the Suns, getting going here in the 4th. Up it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in its center. A putback, great positioning on the putback.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Suns trail by 3. Paul outside. Lets the 3 fly. Collins grabs the miss. Collins has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. And now the Suns, a fast break. And Ayton throws it down.
I mean, as good a passer as we've ever seen in the NBA. Chris Paul setting up a great look that time.
Young outside. Inside. Capella throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may, folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, they thought it wasn't a good call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Pass to Bogdanovich. Back to Young. Collins against Crowder. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Young. Offensive rebound. Capella kicks to Young. A 3 from Bogdanovich. Rebound by the Suns. Ayton's got 6 rebounds here tonight to take the lead. And it's Paul missing. So it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for the Atlanta Hawks. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Hunter finds Young. And here's Bogdanovich. Back to Young. Looking to get back on track here. That shot no good. Now the Suns take it the other way. Crowder, the pass to Bridges. Takes it out to Booker. Back to Bridges. Ball outside. Fires the 3. Knocks down the 3-ball. Now it's a 3-point Suns lead.
And that is why Chris Paul has the ball in his hands. Delivered.
Paul against Young. He feeds it to Capella. And stolen by Booker. Back to Paul. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Still providing incredible production and great leadership. Chris Paul sets the standard for his team.
And so both free throws are good. And it's a 5-point game.
Perfect from the line. It's now a 2-possession game.
Young drives in. 2 points. That one goes.
Trae Young stepping up and delivering in a big-time moment.
There's 1:38 left in the 4th quarter. Paul dishes to Booker. Rebound, Atlanta. And here's the break. A 3 from Bogdanovich. Crowder pulls it in.
And you know they wanted that one to go down.
Man, that's just tough because that would have tied up the score. It's a tough one to swallow here in the 4th.
Paul passes to Ayton. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Paul finds Ayton. Trying to get open is Crowder. And it's Ayton missing. Atlanta's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Here's Bogdanovich. Count!
Oh, the nerves on this guy.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
Paul against Young. For 3, it's stolen by Capella. And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. To the middle. Capella dishes to Collins. Some solid defense from Ayton.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball. They were all over. And they've got a foul to give here if they need it. A 3 and nothing but a 3 will do here.
No, this is all from the perimeter and outside the arc here.
Hunter kicks to Collins. And here's Young. This would tie it. Oh, he couldn't make that shot go to force overtime. So it's the Suns taking the W in a close one.
Before we get...
Thanks so much, Brian.
Well, it's tough for defenses to stop Allen. Thanks for that. Let's take a look at our starters for Atlanta. At the forward slots, Hunter and Collins. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Capella in at the center position. And for Utah, the backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Royce O'Neal is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's Gobert in at the 5. Capella finds Collins. And Grant, you look at these rosters, a lot of talent in the backcourt.
Oh, a sign of the times, B.A. Agility and skill is in demand, and that is on display tonight.
And so it's Utah with it. The Hawks getting their last shot to go. Bogdanovic against Collins. Bogdanovic passes to Mitchell. Just 4 to shoot. Atlanta with a rebound.
Boy, he really wanted that shot, trying to make the defense pay for leaving him that wide open.
There's Young with the 3, and that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Known for his long-range shooting, when Young gets some wiggle room, he fires with confidence.
Pass to Conley. The 3 from Mitchell. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Now here's Young. Here's Bogdanovic. 2 points. That one goes.
You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
Outside Mitchell. Conley up top, guarded by Young. And Mitchell with the slam.
Maybe the best aspect of Donovan Mitchell, the rugged, competitive toughness. Get to the window, Donovan. Nicely done.
Now here's Young. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Here's Capella. Off the left rim and out.
Boy, against so little defensive pressure, you have to convert that.
Conley against Young. Outside Bogdanovic. From deep. The rebound by Bogdanovic. The Hawks have gone 3 of 4 to get things going. Young against Bogdanovic. Here's Collins. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Utah trailing here. And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Outside Mitchell.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Gobert against Hunter. Outside Mitchell. Atlanta with a rebound.
Boy, an all-star from his 3rd season, and Donovan Mitchell continues to thirst for improvement. Scoring, rebounding, playmaking, everything climbing year after year.
Now here's Young. Collins passes to Capella. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Capella's got his 2nd basket of the game.
Nice awareness there from the big man Collins. Solid at finding his teammates when they're open.
And 2 other stats that Mitchell continues to increase: free throws made and 3-pointers made, Doris.
Well, those are 2 hallmarks of efficient scoring in the modern NBA. It's not about scoring with volume, right? He can do that. But Mitchell surpassing Karl Malone for the most 30-point.
Oh, my goodness!
That is incredible!
Powered it home!
Not fair at all. Did you see it?
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Conley against Young. Conley passes to Bogdanovic. Nice open look, but it's no good. Let's see if they want to go 2 for 1 here, Grant.
Hey, looking at the clock, I'd say yes.
Conley against Collins. Pass to Young. Stolen by Conley. Here's O'Neal. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. The 3 from Mitchell. Collins with the rebound. On the push. Here comes Atlanta. Up again. And it's Gobert with a rebound. And And so it's Atlanta finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. And it's most... Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And from what we've seen from the Hawks, what's your take so far?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Royce O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at center, filling out the middle. That's the group for Utah, getting going in the second. Bogdanovic from long range. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Mitchell with the ball. Now Bogdanovic defending. And the wrist injury for Bojan Bogdanovic set him back a little in recent seasons. Remember, he had surgery in 2020 and slowly returning to form now.
And he makes them better. I mean, great skill level with size, a floor spacer who can also create his own shot off the bounce.
Boy, you think about a guy like Bojan Bogdanovic, who was taken with the 31st pick back in 2011. He did not come to the NBA for another 3 years. But since that point, boy, he has carved out an excellent career.
Pass to O'Neal. Conley up top. From deep three-point range. Rebound Atlanta. Collins has got 4 rebounds in the game. And Doris, a fixture on the Croatian national team is Bogdanovic.
Yeah, his 2019 contract made him the highest paid Croatian athlete. And boy, does he earn his money. This guy competes every time down the floor, so well-rounded offensively.
Mitchell finds Gobert. Conley with the ball, down low. Misses in close.
I'll tell you, everything went right in terms of execution. He just can't get it to go.
It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. Well, coaching styles vary around the league, Doris. But what do you think the priority should be for a coach to be successful in the NBA?
Priorities are innumerable, to be honest with you, BA. These guys have an incredibly difficult job. You are stopping the best players in the world who have become so skilled. And so, number one, can you motivate players? Number two, what is your philosophy on both ends of the floor? Can you stop the opponent's best guys? Can you put your best guys in their most advantageous positions? Listen, coaching in the modern NBA is brutal. It is hard, and it takes an all-consuming effort to be great.
And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game for the Jazz. Whiteside comes in for Gobert, and Clarkson subbed in for Mitchell.
Whiteside. Jordan Clarkson.
Capella with it. Left side, Hunter. Oh, the Hawks again cannot hit it.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right. You could see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
Collins passes to Bogdanovic. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Bojan Bogdanovic. And they want a second opinion on that call. The signal for the coach's challenge has been made.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved. Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
And the question they're going to have to answer to me is it a problem with the scheme or is it a problem with matchups?
Azubuike, he's checked in for Utah. Ingles comes in for O'Neal.
The mid-range can be tricky for Young, but he was clearly feeling that shot.
Pass to Clarkson.
Remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Outside, Ingles deflects the pass. Capella with a block.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Young finds Collins. Left side, Bogdanovich. To the inside. Here's Capella. Utah with the rebound. Outside, Ingles. Pass to Azubuike. Inside. Stolen by Capella. Bogdanovich with it. And Clarkson picks him up defensively. Here's Collins. That shot off the mark. And Utah will come the other way. Back to Ingles. There's 57 seconds left in the second. From deep, Conley. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got 4 rebounds in the game. Outside Bogdanovich. Atlanta again missing.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot, but better luck next time, maybe.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
And there's Hunter on the assist by Bogdanovich. Hunter's got his first points of the game.
That's just perfect execution. Nice job hustling, and as a result, he gets rewarded with the bucket.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
And that one's good from Conley.
Well, Mike Conley has proven a consistent three-point shooter in his career. Get a hand up, folks.
Now Young. Hunter on the wing. To the middle. Here's Capella. Soft touch off the glass. Capella's got 6 points.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
And so it... Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin quarter number 3.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson. After 2 quarters, it's Atlanta out in front. They are leading by 12. And Shaq, what'd you see from Atlanta? That's all for now.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Boy, what a great performance by Trae Young.
I love how effortlessly he scored. The game just comes so easy for him.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
And the Hawks, looking at who they've got. They've got Gorgie Jang, Kevin Herter out there with Lou Williams. And there's Cam Reddish. And it's Gallinari in at the power forward position. And he shows the focus there. Mayo's the tee.
Well, despite all he's accomplished, Donovan Mitchell hasn't escaped criticism. Those saying he doesn't have what it takes to get to the next level. I'll tell you what, he's not letting it faze him, though.
Gobert's checked in for Pascal.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
It's Herter on the wing. Pass to Williams. Now Gallinari. Back to Williams. And it's Gobert with a rebound. And Grant, you talk about that criticism. Mitchell says he's fueled by it. But you know, it's not all hate. There's a lot of people saying Mitchell is Dwayne Wade 2.0.
Yeah, I mean, both super athletic combo guards. Mitchell at this point is a better outside shooter. Wade a better passer and defender. Look, I'm still taking Wade, but Mitchell is every bit of a star player in this league.
Pass to Jang. That's tipped. Mitchell, the pass to Bogdanovich. And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. Mitchell finds Gobert. Here's Oni. Gay right side. On the push, here comes Atlanta. Here's Williams. Finished off the break. And the Hawks lead by 11.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
The Jazz shooting a poor 25% for this game so far. Here's Oni. Williams defending. Gay outside. Let's go with a three. He buries it from three. Gay's got himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Outside, Williams. To the paint. Here's Jang. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
And this is, to me, where Zhang is really starting to improve, making moves inside that force the defender's hand.
A different look for Utah. O'Neal, he's checked in for Gay, and Conley subbed in for Oni.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Now here's Conley. Outside Mitchell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Oh, Gallinari with a steal. Williams with it. He's picked up by Conley. Here's Herter. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
Well, the threat to score is real when Lou Williams has the ball, but he uses that to set up his passing game.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Conley against Williams. Outside Conley. Shot clock at 6. Off the mark there with a 3. For Atlanta, they've got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Here's Jang. They get it back. Controls the rebound and the putback. And the Hawks lead by 14.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Conley, count that one. Conley's got 5 now.
Mike Conley continues to perform at a high level. Over a decade as a pro, still doing work.
Conley against Williams. 1:11 left in the third. To the middle. Can't hit from in close.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights that bucket is automatic.
And that's a foul. Called on Kevin Herter. That's his first foul. Gay's checked in for Utah. Ingles comes in for O'Neal. From deep, Conley drops in the 3. Give him 8 points now.
Boy, Rudy Gobert, usually the recipient of that kind of pass. That was nicely done, Rudy.
Young against Conley. Pass to Hunter. Capella. Great positioning on the putback.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Utah's gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Mitchell, the pass to Conley. To shoot. Hey, rejected by Capella. Here's Bogdanovich. The rebound by the Jazz. Gobert's got 4 rebounds in the game. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his second personal foul.
Who can forget the 57 points first round game against the Denver Nuggets by Donovan Mitchell back in the Orlando bubble in 2020? It will go down as one of the great performances of all time.
And here's Young. It's off. And that'll do it for the third quarter. Hawks ahead, up 9. And don't go away. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. The Hawks leading. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Rudy Gobert is out there with Rudy Gay. And it's Ingles in at the 3. That's the group for Utah right now. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Jazz. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
Amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
Mitchell against Bogdanovich. Here's Mitchell, plenty of space. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
Amazing individual performance, but you'd like to see more guys start to get involved. I don't know if he can do it alone.
And Young draws the double. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. And Atlanta has possession. Capella finds Young. Collins with it. Clock at 6. Pass to Capella. Deflected. Ingles with it. And Capella picks him up defensively. Now Gobert. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Ingles.
I'm telling you this. If you leave one of Ingles' teammates open, Joe is going to find him.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Gay against Young. Down low. Here's Capella. Uses the glass on the layup. And the Hawks lead by 7.
Well, this guy flat out carrying the load for them offensively. He is taking and making good shots. What a terrific job.
Back to Mitchell. Pass to Ingles. Takes the 3. Knocks down the long J. Ingles got his first 3 points of the game.
In full-on catch-up mode. They're raining threes right now.
And there is a whistle. That goes on Joe Ingles. That's his first foul of the game. All right, the Jazz making a change here. Whiteside's checked in. Bogdanovich up top. Defended by Gobert. And it's Capella with the jam.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Young against Conley. Outside Young. Pass to Bogdanovich. And here's Capella. Kicks it out to Collins. 4 on the clock. And that one good.
And this is a part of Collins' game that's really evolved. Hitting jumpers and catch and shoot.
Now here's Ingles. From deep. The rebound by the Hawks. Capella's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Inside, here's Collins, and the bucket counts, and he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Hawks.
I thought we might see the defense adjust at halftime to slow their fast break, but that has not been the case.
You know, something else they've done is force a lot of mistakes with their defense and then turn those turnovers into points.
Conley passes to Mitchell. To halt the run. The shot by Conley, no good. The Hawks have gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the 4th. Young misses. Outside, Ingles. Pass to Mitchell. Outside Conley. Fires the 3. And they get it back.
He is just not taking smart shots out there. A pattern he has fallen into tonight.
Back to Capella. It's blocked by Gobert.
Well, let's remember, Rudy Gobert has got a 7'9" wingspan. Sometimes it's just easy picking sending it back.
Utah has gotten just 1 of their 4 threes to go here in the 4th quarter. The 3 from Mitchell. The Jazz again can't hit. And the Hawks shooting an even 50% since the 4th quarter got underway.
And this is a game they can build off of. They kept their focus all game long, and it will get marked as a win for the Hawks.
They made the most of the extra rebounds tonight. Helped them out a lot.
And when you look at these teams, they're both great rebounding clubs. And any night, either one could have the advantage on the boards.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Clint Capella.
Boy, this guy played with some swagger and intensity on the boards tonight, dominating the physical aspect of the game.
There's Young with the three. And it's Gobert with a rebound. They've got a chance here to cut the deficit to within 10. Outside Mitchell. Offensive rebound. Right side. Oh, they need this. And it's Mitchell. The miss.
And it didn't fall, but still a great look.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Young. Here's Conley. Three-pointer. Pure from three-point range.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole...
And it's Capella in at the center position. And for Miami, Butler and Tucker up in the forward spots. Backcourt here for them, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Adebayo in at center. Some talent for sure in the backcourt tonight. Greg, did it ever add anything for you playing across from another top-level guard?
No, it always raises the stakes, and you want to rise to that challenge. But in the end, it all comes back to winning as a team.
You know, he was considered to be just a piece of the puzzle when he was drafted. John Collins now a cornerstone for this franchise.
And so Collins nails both of them.
Because he knows he makes a living at the line, he invites contact and sometimes even initiates it.
Outside Lowry. Outside Robinson. Passes it to Adebayo. 6 on the shot clock. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
Atlanta ball.
Here's Young. The pass to Bogdanovich. Shoots. No good. Shot missing. The Heat go the other way with it. Robinson kicks to Lowe. He takes it in. Basket counts.
Look how quick Lowry is on the drive. Zipping past the defense before they can react.
Such a great all-around player, Kyle Lowry.
You know, GA, a star who's also a glue guy. He takes the temperature of the team and gives it whatever it needs, whenever it's needed.
Capella finds Hunter. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Capella. It's stolen by Adebayo. Lowry deciding where to go with it here. Pass to Butler. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
The shot fake of Jimmy Butler is tough not to fall for.
The Heat shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
Jimmy Butler. 2.
And he makes both free throws.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Young outside. Pass to Capella. Outside Bogdanovich. Back to Capella. Hawks passing it around. Stolen by Tucker. Adebayo drives in. A shot by Lowry. Wide open. That 3 off the mark. Capella against Lowry. Capella, the pass to Bogdanovich. Young outside. Back to Bogdanovich. It's Young on the wing. Not enough on that one as it misses.
Ooh, the defense gets away with a late rotation. That's a shot he normally makes.
Butler with the ball and guarded by Capella. Butler against Capella. Outside Butler. Takes it inside. And Adebayo with the basket on the assist by Butler.
Bam is a pro at absorbing contact, especially when he's locked in on scoring.
Lowry against Young. They need this one. Here's Capella. Dishes it to Hunter. Outside Bogdanovich. The feed to Capella. Oh!
Yes!
Assisted by.
You gotta love how Capella keeps possessions alive. Really nice effort right there.
Robinson kicks to Lowe. Back to Robinson. He dishes it to Lowry. Pass to Adebayo. Robinson down low. He is covered by Bogdanovich. Adebayo. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. .110 left in the first quarter of the game. Young dishes to Capella. Bogdanovich against Robinson. And Clint Capella is going to pick up a foul. That is his first foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Lowry against Young. Outside for Lowry. He can't get it to go. So Atlanta will take it the other way. It's stolen by Adebayo. To the inside. They get it back, knocked loose, and stolen by Bogdanovich. Young finds Collins. The kick out to Young. Into the lane. No good. That would have tied it.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
Tucker with the ball. Young's there. Young with the steal. And the turnover again by Atlanta. Seven seconds left here in the opening quarter. And the shot goes in.
The physical abilities of Jimmy Butler. Wow. Using his power and speed to make plays inside.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Heat lead by 4. And Kyle Lowry, always one of the league's leaders in charges.
It's a real life momentum shift.
And for Lowry, all of 6 feet tall, to absorb those collisions, sacrificing his body, it shows what he's all about.
And like he said, whatever it takes to win, that pit bull mentality, and he's got the strength to weather the physicality.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game, how it's been going for the Heat.
Their aggressiveness on D has been the most glaring aspect of this game so far. They have the Heat turned all the way up in this first half.
And also, they're jumping on a lot of turnovers, making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. And for Miami, look at who they've got out there. Backcourt pair for them, it's Lowry and Robinson. Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. And it's Butler in at the small forward. The 3, it's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
They're doing it by building it out, step by step, valuing each possession.
Bogdanovich against Robinson. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Duncan Robinson.
That's his second.
That's foul number 2 for him.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Capella, the pass to Collins. And Adebayo sends it back.
With a strong sense of timing and awareness, Bam sent that shot away.
And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Adebayo's got the lead up to 11 now for the Heat. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Young against Lowry. To halt the run. And Young with the nice bucket inside. And Greg, you had a lot of success playing in college and the NBA, but what was the most fun you ever had playing with a team?
That's a tough call, Kevin. I mean, winning tends to be the most fun. So I'd have to probably say my UNLV team, but we had some great teams with the Knicks, and don't forget about my Blazers. They were also a really competitive team.
Young looking it over. Here's Capella, and there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
And it's easy to give up after a play like that, but this team needs to keep fighting.
It's just one trip down the court, but you have to have short memory in this league or you won't last long.
Lowry from outside, and the Heat, another 3.
Dead-eye shooting from them this quarter.
And so it's Young who brings it up for the Hawks. They trail by 14. Six to shoot. Hunter, no one around him. And it's good off the back rim and in.
Getting points within the flow of the offense. DeAndre Hunter playing to his strength and rarely forcing anything.
Inside. It's Butler that time on the assist by Lowry. Butler's got 4 points this quarter.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Young dishes to Bogdanovich. And it's Miami with the rebound. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds in this game. Tucker finds Adebayo. The shot by Butler, nobody around. And again, Miami with the triple.
He's been a big factor in their offense tonight, making shot after shot.
Young against Adebayo. Here's Capella. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got his 5th rebound in this one.
And all quarter long, it's been the same story, inconsistent with his offense.
Butler. And the rejection by Collins.
Excellent feel and timing. Collins does a good job of protecting the rim.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Deep 2 from Robinson. Rebound by Chang.
Missing that one helps out all the analytical guys from the mid-range.
And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor.
Because he's so good at shooting it and driving it, defenses overplay Lou, leaving other guys free.
Hero from long range. Sinks the triple. And the Heat lead by 18.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Now here's Williams. Drives to the hoop. Second chance shot. Nice move. He takes it up and lays it in.
Not only is Lou fast, he's tenacious. Feels the contact on the drive, doesn't stop him from completing the play.
Here's Strus. And the last second attempt doesn't. Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the 3rd quarter of action following halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. It was a closely contested first quarter for Miami. They had a 4-point advantage at the end of the period. And
there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at Jimmy Butler. He's really been playing well.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
On the court right now for the Hawks. On the wings, Herter and Reddish. Gallinari is out there with Gorgie Dang. And it's Williams at the point. Buries the long-range jumper.
Smooth shooting motion from distance. Williams making it look easy.
Oladipo outside. He kicks it to Dedmon. The jump hook. Another shot. It's not going to go for him. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. Down low. It's stolen by Oladipo. Morris finds Hero. Again, the miss by the Heat.
Ooh, they've come out ice cold to start this half. 3 misses and as many attempts.
Here's Gallinari. Miami grabs the miss. They led by as many as 18 points. Oladipo outside to the paint. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Miami with the ball. Morris passes to Strus. 5 on the clock. That's tipped, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. Oladipo against Williams. And Gallinari throws it down.
Showing his all-around game. Gallinari doesn't get to the rim that much, but has the size to do damage once he's there.
Hero passes to Dedmon. Rebound by Jang. Jang's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Oof, ugly start to the second half. They're still scoreless in their first 5 attempts.
Here's Herder, covered by Morris. Herder, no good.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
And there's the bucket from Victor Oladipo.
This is light work for Oladipo. If the D doesn't force him out of that area, they're done.
Greg, you were just talking about Oladipo. He holds a very high standard for himself.
Yeah, he's trying to reach another level every year. Wants to keep growing, making everything more consistent. And it's possible we still haven't seen the best of him yet.
And they're showing much more focus here in the second half. More effort as well. And their offense starting to show signs of life.
The kick out to Oladipo. With the shot. And the layup's good off the glass.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, and my man is going for the jugular.
And Williams, here we go. Jang, the pass to Reddish. Down low. It's stolen by Oladipo. Dedmon with it. Williams picks him up. Inside. Here's Hero. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Hero's got 5 now.
Not lacking confidence. Love seeing Tyler go up strong with this one.
Left side, Williams. And Jang gets it to go.
And they've really gotten on track here in the second half. After that shaky start, the field goal percentage steadily climbing. They couldn't make anything in that first break.
Hero kicks to Oladipo. There's 45 seconds left here in the third quarter. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Williams laid in with a nice touch off the glass. He's got 7.
And so far going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shot.
Struz passes to Dedmon. Really left alone that time.
More comfortable on the finishing end these days. Dedmon's jumper is looking great.
Outside Williams. To the middle. Here's Jang. Over Dedmon. And he can't bank that one in. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up, keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. And Robinson on the wing. He's joined by Butler. And it's Lowry in at the point. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Hunter dishes to Young. Here he goes. And the layup falls.
Another area where Young excels, using the dribble to create space for his shot.
Here's Lowry. Outside Robinson. Launches a 3. Rebounded by the Hawks.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Look at the pass from Hunter, wanting to get his teammates involved.
Lowry passes to Butler. A clear look for Lowry. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. And that's now 7 points for Kyle Lowry.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
There's the pass to Hunter. To the inside. Stolen by Tucker. And here they come. And Robinson wide open. He shoots. Drops in the tray off the fast break. And look at how the hustle game has been going for Miami.
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
Yeah, but they've also done a great job of playing in space, getting out in transition every opportunity.
Back to Lowry. Here's the three. Connects from three-point range.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooting.
Young against Lowry. Young left side. From deep three-point range. It's hauled in by the Heat. Adebayo's got his 6th rebound on the night.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Outside Butler. Stolen by Collins. Fast break here. Here come the Hawks. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Trains it from beyond the arc. Bogdanovich has got his first 3 points of the game.
Great awareness by Capella to recognize the breakdown defensively.
Young against Lowry. The dish to Robinson. And here's Adebayo outside. Clock at 6. Well, their pass to Adebayo. Over Young. The shot by Adebayo, no good. The Hawks trail by 15. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Capella kicks to Collins. And finish off by Collins.
Never one to shy away. Collins delivers as much contact as he receives.
Lowry against Young. Lowry passes to Robinson. A three-pointer, no good. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. It's a 13-point game.
They're fortunate the defender couldn't control it. Almost lost that possession.
Young is double. Lobbed up there for Bogdanovich.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for Miami.
A few times this season, turnovers have cost them, but they really kept the ball under control.
They were both focused and relentless.
And watched them all night long. No one could really stop them. Just another excellent game it was for Butler.
He really played at his preferred pace. Never let adjustments by the defense speed him up or slow him down.
Young with no one around. Off target with his three.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Butler dishes to Lowry. Puts up a three. Adebayo finds Butler. Here's Tucker. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one. And so the coach's challenge here comes into play. The coach protesting the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at. And how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball.
In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. And it's Hunter in at the 3. And for the Suns, Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. And it's Ayton in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now here's Young. Pass to Hunter. To the inside. Oh,
yes, sir!
Wow!
And Clint Capella having a little bit of fun out there with that dunk.
And here's Paul. And here's Ayton, guarded by Capella. Young against Paul. Back to Ayton. Lets it fly. Just 5 on the clock. Out to Bridges. And here's Crowder from the arc. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Well, he passes to the wide open man. Bridges developing some team chemistry. Crowder was in high demand as a free agent in 2020. And a lot of people wanting his toughness on their roster.
And Young, here we go. Pass to Hunter. Capella with it. Here's Bogdanovich. Second shot opportunity. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That's on Mikal Bridges.
Capella, a lot of respect to the big man who's really downsized his game. Committed to the role, committed to being a lob target, continues to play great defense on the interior. That's the definition of a modern big.
And with Crowder's free agency, teams saw what he brings to the table.
He's a good defender, and he's relentless on that end, and he just brings that kind of toughness that a lot of coaches are relying on, and they know that's important in the postseason.
Here's Bogdanovich coming off a Suns make. Kicks it out to Collins. From outside, off the mark. It's Booker on the wing. Outside Paul. And an intentional foul right there.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
First team foul.
Atlanta on D. It's a 3-point game. Here's Ayton.
And the potential for Hunter to be an all-time stopper on defense showing up.
Tries a 10-footer. And that one hits the back iron. The Suns have gone 2 of 3 to get this one going. And Bridges, here we go. And it's Bridges with the jam.
He sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here. Hang it up there like that. Pass to Collins. Back to Young. Will it go? He's off on that one. And Phoenix will come the other way. An open look for Booker. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Young inside. He's guarded by Paul. Bogdanovich from long range. Gets the 3-ball to go.
Trying to improve every year. That's the goal of anyone in the NBA. Bogdanovich has great fundamentals to be able to do that.
Now here's Crowder.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Over Collins. And out of bounds. Atlanta will have it.
Now, I'm all for the crowd interacting with the players, but not so much the players interacting with the crowd. That one, errant pass.
Young against Paul. And it's good for 2.
Well, you got to take some chances, and Young will do that, challenging the defense that time.
Paul against Young. Booker for 3. Ayton inside. Capella with a rebound.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
Young, the pass to Bogdanovich. He nails it, and we're tied. Bogdanovich has got 5.
Bogdanovich making it happen right there and taking some initiative.
Paul against Young. On the wing, Crowder. Outside Paul. And there's the whistle. The illegal screen is the call.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
The Hawks have gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. Young, the pass to Bogdanovich. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
The Serbian shooting guard showing that he has the ability to get up.
Young against Paul. Outside Booker. Out to Bridges. Back to Booker. Looking to end the run. 6 on the shot clock. Crowder Hunter, that's good. Crowder's got his second basket.
Getting bumped after the shot, no problem for Jay Crowder.
For Atlanta, they've gone 5 of 9 from the floor. Young with it. Hunter passes to Capella. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Paul. Finished off the break.
Now you're pretty confident that Chris Paul is going to make the right decision with the basketball.
Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. The Suns. Man, it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. All right, guys, what stands out to you from the Suns in this one?
They are looking engaged so far, especially on offense.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
All right, this is how the floor looks for the Hawks starting the second. At the forward slots, Hunter and Collins. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Capella in at the 5, down low.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
To the middle. And it's Capella with the jam.
We appreciate Trae Young and that shooting ability, but reminding us once again, he will dish.
Paul against Young. Right side Booker. Pass to Ayton. Bridges outside. Beyond the arc. Gets the 3 to fall. Bridges has got 7 points in the game.
And that's a shot Bridges needs to just keep sinking. You can see his confidence growing.
Young inside. He's guarded by Paul. Tries it from 19. Young misses. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from downtown here in the second. Paul finds Ayton. Back to Paul. And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter. Nifty move. And it's Crowder with the lay-in. He's got 7. Looking at the modern game, Grant, what adjustments would you have to make in your game to thrive in the league today?
Well, I would have worked more on developing the three-point shot. Back in the 90s, it was more about the mid-range game, a la Michael Jordan. But these guys now, they live at the arc, and that's just not how we did it back in the day when I was playing.
And what makes Young an all-star caliber player? Well, he can beat you with the jumper and the bounce.
Outside Paul. The 3 is up. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Outside Young. Pass to Collins. Here's Capella. Outside Bogdanovich. Back to Capella. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Suns. Here in quarter 2, we played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Paul against Young. Bridges outside. Jacks up a 3. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. And a fast break now for the Hawks. Young with the bucket. Young's got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, you could tell Hunter knew he was open, did not hesitate to find him. And you love Bogdanovich and just the versatility he brings, B.A.
Paul passes to Ayton. Back to Paul. And he banks in the layup. Paul's got 7 points in the game.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
And as for Bogdanovich's ability to play anywhere on the floor, Brent, that's something that adds a lot of value to a player in today's NBA.
Think about second side actions in the NBA where the ball swings away from a primary scorer. Can the next guy do something with the ball? Bogdanovich certainly can. He could shoot it, he could put it down and make decisions. That kind of versatility pays off.
And it's a completely new group for the Suns. And a new group getting ready for the Hawks. Jang, he's checked in for Clint Capella. Gallinari comes in for Collins. Reddish is checked in for Hunter. And Herter's subbed in for Bogdanovich. Kaminsky. 6 to shoot. Payne, the pass to Kaminsky. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. Kaminsky's got his first bucket in this one. There's 57 seconds left to play in the half. And Young, here we go. And down it goes. 2 points. 10 points for him.
Much more efficient this quarter. Feeling more and more confident.
Payne against Young. Pass to Shaman. Stolen by Young. Down low. It's stolen. And stolen by Herder. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Well, that's the attitude that the coaching staff talked to us about before the game. Heads up, aggressive play, and right at whoever's guarding Trae Young.
The first one falls.
Well, his body control is phenomenal, and his ability to get to the line has always been impressive. That's a huge part of his game.
And the Hawks making a change here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Jang. John Collins comes in for Gallinari. Hunter's checked in for Reddish. And Bogdanovich is subbed in for Herder. Now here's Payne. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. And McGee with the stuff.
Precision pass into the post. Well-earned assist.
Young, the pass to Capella. Collins right side with 1 on the clock. No good. Misses at the buzzer.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, for the Suns, the first quarter was pretty even. They led by 2 after the first. In the second quarter. And that'll do it.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. We're seeing a tremendous game from Trae Young.
He took a head-on approach in the first half, going straight at the D and drawing fouls.
Yeah, almost inviting contact, that attack mentality on full display.
Frank Kaminsky is out there with JaVale McGee. And then it's Landry Shamet. Then there's Cam Payne. And it's Johnson in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Phoenix has gone 3 of 4 from distance in this game. Payne finds Kaminsky. Back to Payne. Shot clock at 5. Here's the 3. No good. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Gallinari with it. And it's Payne picking him up. And Gallinari throws it down.
When you have a guy like Gallinari run the court and you're expecting them to pull up for the 3, he can also fast break and get the layup.
Here's Shamet. Herder defending. Tipped. And stolen by Herder. And now the Hawks on the break. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
Oh, that's great basketball. Denying them on one end while grabbing points on the other.
Payne against Williams. Pass to Johnson. There's the triple. Buries it from 3. Johnson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Williams' shot is good.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Pass to Shaman. 3-pointer. Kaminsky in the post. He's against Gallinari. Kaminsky, the pass to McGee. Up top, Payne. 5 on the clock. Oh, Gallinari with a steal. And here's Herder. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. And the Hawks lead by 1.
Yeah, they've only missed 1 out of their first 5 shots here in the second half, guys. Their offense really moving well, ball snapping, and the shooting looks to be in great rhythm.
Now here's Payne. Oh, Gallinari with a steal. The Hawks, another fast break opportunity here. Throws it down despite, and they're not happy with the call here. Coach is given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry. And nobody putting out much of an effort to stop them.
Surprising, in a close game, a lack of energy on defense.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
And the call will be against Frank Kaminsky. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Outside, Williams. And the three off target. Phoenix has gone 4 of 6 from three-point range thus far. Kaminsky, the pass to McGee. And McGee with the stop. Here in the second half, these teams still neck and neck.
I really like how each team is matching the other's intensity.
Williams against Payne. Williams in the post. Pass to Jang. Back to Williams.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
The free throw drops for Williams.
And what sets Lou Williams apart right now is his confidence. This guy is a gunner who comes in and believes that he's going to score. He often does.
And the Suns going with a whole new group out there. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Capella, he's checked in for Jang. Collins comes in for Gallinari. Hunter's checked in for Reddish. And Bogdanovich is subbed in for Herter. Now here's Collins. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Crowder, the pass to Bridges. And Crowder the bucket on the assist by Bridges. Bridges has got 3 assists now in this one. Now Williams. 46 seconds left in the third quarter. Hunter passes to Capella. Stolen by Ayton. Paul for 3. For 3. Booker fires in the triple. And now it's a 4-point Suns lead.
This is what you like to see from Booker, just firing with confidence right off the catch.
Williams into the lane. And he gets that one. Williams has got 6 here in the quarter.
Well, he's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
Williams against Paul. The 3 ball. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
Coming onto the floor for the Hawks, Trae Young.
Here's Booker. And a miss there off the inbound. 3 quarters of play and a close one here. Suns ahead. They lead by. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle. You can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Fourth quarter on the floor for the Hawks. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Hunter in at the 3.
Young determined on that play there. The foul not keeping him from getting up the shot.
And both free throws good for Young.
Now you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Paul against Young. Paul passes to Booker. Outside Paul. Crowder inside. Collins there. Just 2 to shoot. Collins with the rebound. Atlanta is shooting 56% today. Bogdanovich up top. Offline from the top of the key.
With the defense absent, that was a great opportunity, but no go.
And the shot goes in. And the Suns lead by 2.
He's getting it done offensively, making winning plays at every turn.
We played just over a minute here in the fourth. And Young, here we go. Right wing. Here's Capella. The Suns clear it. Outside Paul. Lets it go from deep. That one is off. And it'll be the Hawks taking it the other way. Hunter passes to Bogdanovich. Back to Hunter. With the drive. Pass to Capella. Up and over Crowder. Oh, the Hawks again cannot hit it. The Suns have gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Here's a 3 from Paul. Crowder. It's good on the putback.
And this is what's expected from Jay Crowder. Just the hard work ethic to get in there and play physically.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Capella, the pass to Young. Driving to the basket, and he converts the layup.
Zero rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
Well, I hope there's one player on that team out there that has interest in winning this game. Right now, it doesn't look to be one.
And it's the Suns with the ball. After the Hawks picking up a basket just moments ago. That one goes. Count it.
You know, if Ayton continues to play with that kind of effort, possession by possession, he's a real tough cover.
Pass to Collins. Inside, Capella. And the slam dunk by Capella.
And how about Capella? Not the guy you expect, but cool under pressure that time.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Ball against Young. Ball passes to Booker. It's Bridges on the wing. Crowder inside. Collins defending. And it's Crowder missing. The Hawks trailing. A good look from Bogdanovich. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. Young's got his 4th assist in this one. Ball against Young. Outside Paul. Pass to Crowder. Here's Ayton. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup. Ayton's got 4 points now in the quarter.
How about that? Ayton showing why he was picked first overall. That's a reason.
Now here's Young. Capella finds Bogdanovich. Back to Capella. Kicks it out to Collins. Pass to Bogdanovich. To the paint. Stolen by Ayton. Oh, got a piece of it. Outside Paul. Here's Ayton. Capella with the defensive effort. Down low. Count it!
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
Now here's Paul. From the arc. The shot off that time.
And even after airtight defense like that, you still just expect him to hit those kind of shots.
Hunter passes to Young. To take the lead. Oh, and he misses the dunk. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And that work was done early as Capella just fought for his position down low.
Phoenix calls timeout. They're down by 2. 11 seconds left in the game. All right, guys, what's your take?
A chance to tie it up here.
Well, they just need a solid play right now, and Coach going through his index cards to find one to get something going.
Here's Paul. This one for three. Oh, my! What a shot!
Chris Paul has drained plenty of huge shots in his career. Easy to see why he's so revered.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta. They're trailing by 1. Just 4 seconds left in the fourth quarter. All right, guys, what do you think?
Down 1 with just enough time for a couple passes and a shot. We'll see what they can do.
And Booker puts up a deep 3 offline. So it's the Suns taking the W. All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. Along.